The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate your growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials down 10. You get the Nasdaq up 2. S&P's are flat. We have the gold contract down 410, trading at 11.89. Silver's off 13 cents, $16.54. We have the copper market. We'll have to look at that copper market, Tom. 7.5 pennies down. It's been on a tear, but they took it apart this morning. Huge. $2.58 a pound. You have the oil market down 180. They can't make an agreement, and Saudi Arabia saying, "Well, why do we have to cut back? That doesn't make any sense." $45.28. The notes we're at the notes. The notes are down 6 ticks. The bonds are off 30 ticks. And good old King Dollar just can't handle higher price. It's going to be wild watching this baby shake out. That's down 113 ticks after being up 220 this morning. We're at 101.260. And now let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, swim lessons by TD Ameritrade. Great program. You want to understand options upside down. Guess what? You can listen to Kevin, you can listen to Scott, you can build on that education, and you're going to know those options upside down. And if there were pits that were left in there, that we could throw you in those pits and you do good.
That is one big pit right out there.
That's TD Ameritrade. There is no doubt, man. That's the new pit. There's no doubt. And when we were at the Traders Expo, folks, that is the fact. That's the real bottom line. There's so many people that we're talking about. There's nowhere to learn this thing. But, you know, guess what? TD Ameritrade, TFNN, you can build on a great education. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy.
How you doing,
Kevin.
man?
Long time no talk. How you guys doing?
I know, and you know, the only time that we close down, Kevin, when the market's open, we actually close the office on Fridays so that everyone gets off 4 days, and everyone was psyched.
Thanksgiving Friday. You said Fridays. Unfortunately, it's not Fridays.
But Thanksgiving Friday. Yeah, totally. So
that was nice.
Right. And you know, the exchanges are open because they can't be closed more than 3 days. You know, that's a rule. So that's why that exchange is open for a half day. But as you guys know, you've been in this business long enough time, nothing happens.
That makes a lot more sense. Right. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Oh, that's cool to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can't be closed for more than 3 days. That's why
they should open it.
Like that, you always have to be open.
They should just open it for a half hour then. Why even the half the day?
I believe it's the bare minimum.
That would make sense.
I
right
see.
now, for sure.
That is so cool to know, man. That's awesome. So, you know, we get some action here. You know, when I was listening to you and Scott, man, you know, and folks, if you trade options, please listen to this program, man, because they do a lot of things there on a short-term basis, but a long-term basis also, meaning when you keep rolling out the months.
Sure.
You know, and I was listening to you guys with the Chipotle, man. It's pretty cool how that works, man, that you can actually... You know, I mean, I know that you can keep rolling out, but it's amazing how you do that. And bottom line is that that income just keeps coming in. And in that case, you know what I mean? You're catching up. But the bottom line is that that's real income, man.
Right. What we try to teach, and it's a vital learning process in options, is duration.
Yes.
Not just making money off direction, it's making money off duration as well.
Right.
Using decay, using theta to help you. You know, basically, what do? When you sell an option either against stock or against another option, you're basically just lowering the net cost that you paid for that option.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and then there's trade-offs. You limit your upside, but you lower your cost and you lower your break-even.
Right. Which is crucial.
Trade.
Yeah.
So that's what we try to do. And doing it robotically or mechanically over a long period of time keeps lowering that net cost, where eventually, you know, even trades that go wrong eventually, you know, we're wrong by probably $20 or $30 in Chipotle, and we're down on a 4-lot, you know, a little over $2,000 on, you know, basically long the stock. wrong $20.
No, I know, man. When I was listening to it, it was blowing my mind. That's what was.
Right.
I said,
when you
man,
do
this
the
is.
math and you see it. Right.
Right.
So we've taken a dead wrong loser on Chipotle, and we have a long-term view on it. We just,
Sure.
in our paper money account, we think it's going to go up eventually and recover.
Sure.
But we're keep lowering our net cost, keep lowering that net cost where we bought those options, and you just keep doing it.
No,
and you let the options work for you. It's
a great lesson, man. It's a great grind too, and and you have something that has the high volatility in it, which is great too. That's
right.
the other side of it.
And we have listeners.
Yeah.
One of our listeners chimed in yesterday in the chat room going, I'm doing exactly what you guys are doing. I'm up big money in Chipotle, even though I'm wrong by $20.
Yeah, no, I can see it.
He's profitable on the trade.
Yep. No, you can see how that shakes out. There's no doubt, man.
Yeah. So it's a fun process.
It is. And what it is, folks, okay, and if you're trading the options, then you're really going to understand what that decay is all about. And you want to wake up every morning with decay. That's what an option trader wants to do. Because it's like, guess what? The only thing you can't get back in life is time. I mean, that time clicks away, right?
Tom, did you ever hear of lactose intolerant? I'm theta intolerant.
I love it, man. I'm going to remember that quote. I'm going to put that quote on my desk. No, seriously, man. I am. Right here, folks, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor, TD Ameritrade Swim Lessons. Kevin, you have a great day, safe day, and we look forward to the show.
Always a pleasure, guys.
Thanks, man. Great to have you back. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's down 10, Nasdaq's up 5, S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 5. You get the Nasdaq up 6. S&P's a flat. We have the gold contract down 330. Silver's off 85 cents. We take a look at this gold contract. They were hitting gold this morning, folks, and the bottom line is it's rejecting lower price. We had gold, I believe it was down about $11 or $12. We're at $11.79. And bottom line is that, it was coming into the downdraft that had been created out there on the 24th and with dramatically lighter volume this morning. This gold contract wants higher price. And what that's all about, of course, that's all about that good old dollar. And the correlation inside this dollar, there's a seller here. And we'll see, when the GDP came out, it spiked up to a 101.690. And you know what's so deviant here, Tom, right? All the news this morning, folks, is good news.
Okay.
And they sold it off. The GDP was up. Let's see what consumer confidence. So check this out. Consumer confidence is up.
Right.
Increased in November from a month early to the highest level since July of 27. But that's what markets do, man, which is just really wild. It's like, I remember when I first got in the market, I said, I don't understand this. Everything's great. Well, why is the market going down? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, it doesn't make any sense. It still doesn't make any sense. But guess what? That's what markets like to do. Let's go to Mark in Concord. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Not much, guys. How are you? How are your Thanksgivings?
Morning, Mark.
It was fabulous.
Good, man. How about you?
Quite uneventful and a lot of turkey.
Perfect.
That's right.
Were
you chasing those turkeys down the road in Concord?
Huh?
Were you chasing those turkeys down the road in Concord?
Well, I have turkeys occasionally coming through my yard here. So we have turkey, deer, a couple of turtles, and fox. Out here in the Concord, it's not like it was in Waltham down there.
Those turkeys need to watch out this time of year.
They do.
The South End.
Well, what's so funny is that Alex from Newton called yesterday. I heard him call into John Logan's show in the morning, right? And John asked him how was Thanksgiving. He says it was great, man. I went out and shot a turkey, man. I'm thinking, hold it. Newton, folks, is right next to Boston. I don't think he shot it in Newton. Okay, but if you got,
I hope not.
And
I don't think you're allowed to go hunting in backyards in Newton.
No, I don't think so. But Newton's pretty close to Concord. I mean, you really start getting into some beautiful land out there. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna find out.
I don't think it's hunting land, but
no, it's not.
Right.
It's not. It's definitely not.
And I live near the Great Meadows National Wildlife Refuge, so I get a lot of wildlife coming back through my yard anyway.
Well, it's beautiful there, man. There's no doubt, man. So
yeah. So I have a question for you, Tom. Are we still going to come down to the Brexit level? Are we still going to test that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now when? That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line. So is there a line in between the bottom line?
Well, first off, let me get the folks the number. So the question was, are we coming down to Brexit, folks? And in the cash S&P, we're 2,200 right now. In Brexit, the top of Brexit is 2031. The bottom is 1991. So the reason I feel like we're going to come down there is because you get a high volume low down there. When you actually bring this back, what you're going to see, now this gets pretty wild. So if we bring this back, what you're actually going to see is that what we haven't done, which is pretty amazing, actually. Let me see. Would that be the one? No, it's a horizontal. I think I can do it with this one. What you're going to see is that, once we broke, we actually broke the uptrend in August of 2015. That'd be my take on this. You see what I'm saying? We broke it with conviction. So it's like, okay, man. And you get all these high volume lows. And that's where my take is that's where we want to go.
All right. Well, here's the reason for the $65,000 question. When you guys were in Vegas, Steve Rhodes filled in on your show. And, I have a lot of respect for all of you guys, but you guys have contradictory information.
Right.
So Steve said, we're going to be higher in a month, and then he said in 2 months we're going to be higher yet, and in 3 months we're going to be higher yet.
Right.
So that's I wasn't at home when I heard this. I was in my car. So I said to myself, well, that runs counter to what Tom said. So I was just wondering, what was your take on that?
Yeah, no, Steve my take from Steve thinks we're going to run higher. He thinks we're going to evidently come a little bit low, but then run higher from here, going all the way out to May. That's what he was saying on the show yesterday. So, yeah, we have different takes on the deal. Right.
All right. So what's
That's what makes the market, man.
Then you have to figure out your take,
Yeah,
Mark,
I know.
and it's not going to be
Exactly.
the exact one or two, right? It's going to be somewhere in between.
It's wicked.
Cash.
It's wicked. I
Yeah.
know, man. Believe me. Hey.
Yeah. All right. Well, fine. Thank you. Hey, so Tommy, do you miss New England or do you like it down there in Florida?
You know,
You
I
miss that
love it in
tasty
Florida.
turkey?
I'll always miss Boston, that beautiful city. I just don't miss the cold, and that's
Yeah.
the tough part, you know?
I would say we both do. We love
Yeah.
it down here because it's gorgeous down here. It'd be nice if you could hit a button and be up there like, a couple nights.
Hanging out in
a month or
it's
something. Yeah,
Faneuil
exactly.
Hall,
Exactly.
Copley,
Right.
all those beautiful old buildings, the bricks. Florida doesn't have that for sure. But
do you guys remember my suggestion to you about, I don't know, 3/4 of a year ago when I said you should have a summer studio in
the Cape.
Maine and do
Oh,
a
Maine.
remote
That's right.
from
Maine. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be nice to get out of Florida a little bit for
I like that
maybe
idea.
some of those summer hot, humid days.
Yeah,
Because
totally.
the heat and the humidity is pretty intense come August. But,
Right.
the heat and humidity is pretty intense in Boston,
It
too.
is.
And you take the good with the bad wherever you are. So,
Yeah. And you're not going to get
Well,
us out of here between now and May. That's for sure.
yeah.
Because we were talking about Freeport, Maine, and one of you guys mentioned LL Bean, and I said,
Yeah.
well, you guys should have a remote studio up there in Maine, right there in the Main Street. I said, that would be a hell of an advertising for TFNN.
That
You
would.
could. You get that nice, cool Atlantic air up there.
Eating lobster for breakfast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cold
be
lobster,
green for the boat.
$1.99 or $2.99 a pound in Freeport, Maine. Because there's so
Be
many.
green for the boat, Tom.
I know. Believe me. Believe me. I know.
Yeah.
I'd
All right,
like
boys.
to see
Thank you.
$1.99 lobster, but that's all right. What year are we talking about?
It was probably out this
Eat your
year.
dreams.
Yeah, okay.
Eat your dreams, baby. Eat your dreams.
If anybody's
All right,
out there and
guys.
they have $1.99 lobster in Maine, send in
We
an
got
email because
listeners
we
in
gotta
Maine.
know. We want to know where that is.
We got listeners in Maine.
Of course we do.
$5.99, no, but you might be able to find it for $6.
No, they
$6
want
a pound,
no.
I said
$1.99.
$1.99.
$1.99. Beautiful Maine lobster. I think that
Hey,
those
as I was
prices are
talking
gone.
here, hey, since I've been talking to you, look at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's getting a bid. It looks like other markets catching a little bit of a bid.
They are.
NASDAQ's up 11.
You must have your bullhorns on.
No, I'm in cash.
Cash
All right,
is
guys,
king, man.
talk to you.
Cash is king.
What?
Cash is king.
Cash is king.
Hey,
All right.
you know what's
Have a good one. Have a safe one.
Okay, man. Thanks.
Thanks,
Have a
Mark.
great one. What's going to be really interesting here, man, is this dollar. Because if this is so what happens, folks, on consolidations is that, you had a huge run. I'm going to put a continuous contract up here. What you're going to see, we've been in this consolidation since March of 2015. You spike over it, and if you get back underneath it, guess what? Your probability is that you're going to go down to the bottom of it, and it'll take months. I mean, it'll be 7-8 months to get down it. But what that would also say is that there's going to be there's a lot of opportunities, man. You know that Everbank's one of our sponsors, man. If you're going to Europe, I would cash some dollars in right now and get some euros right now.
Yeah, risk reward, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, there's some big investments.
It's not a
that,
bad point to lock that in if you actually plan on using it.
Yeah, longer term investments that you can really, do very well on.
Yes.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is flat. Nasdaq's up 9. S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back. Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today.
EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Thinkorswim. For more information, just click the Thinkorswim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 5. You get the NASDAQ up 10. The S&Ps are flat. Let's go take a look inside the market and see what we have out here. So you got the inside the Dow, United Health is up 3.6%. Goldman's up 0.9. JP Morgan's up 0.9. United Technologies up 0.5. On the way down, laggards, McDonald's down 0.2. You get Chevron off 1.7%. Exxon's off 1.4%. Inside the NDX 100, what we have is that the leader is Electronic Arts. That's up 2.6%. JD.com's up 2.6%. Western Digital is up by 2.2%, and Celgene's up 2%. Taken away from it is that BioMarlin is down 2%. You get Cognizant Technology off 1.3%. NetEase is down 1.3%, and with that Checkpoint, I think. Checkpoint is off 1.1%. And
so did you see those Irish new billionaires with the
I
company
did.
Stripe? Now, I think they did a 60-minute story on them maybe a while back. I've seen some type of segment
28
on that
years
company.
old.
And they're each worth about $1 billion, I think.
Right.
The company being like $9 billion worth of value.
Right.
And I've seen some type of documentary, and that's what, I saw the headlines like people probably did, new Irish youngest billionaires minted or whatever,
Yes.
it was a sensational headline that people could spread around. But I had seen something, and it's just pretty remarkable how they've built, they do a lot of payment processing in terms of billions and billions, and they've partnered with companies that are just insanely big.
Right. Facebook.
Yeah.
At Facebook, I'm not sure that Amazon was on
They
there.
were just huge ones, right.
The thing that's intriguing about it, and folks, it's not like, this is, PayPal was already out there. They're hitting into PayPal.
Yeah.
So something inside their software, they're coordinating all the banks, plus
it's just
the
a
cybersecurity.
software payment processing.
Right.
Not a bad business to be in, for sure.
Oh, no, it's a huge business. Right. There's no doubt that the plastic business versus the,
online business
is huge. And, would you also, this whole thing I heard even in John's show this morning, there was John from Philly was calling in, talking with John Logan about India. And this thing in India is really bizarre. Meaning
this thing,
the Prime Minister turned around and said that they, guess what? All the, these rupee notes, which are only $10 and $15, will no longer be legal currency.
Okay.
And so this came out of nowhere, by the way. Okay. And they have to turn them all in. And what they're trying to do is that there's so many people that don't pay taxes in India.
Okay.
But imagine we're talking about $10 and $15 at a point.
Sure.
Well, what it's done is put a huge amount of dislocation into the marketplace, because what has also happened is that, like, let's say if you and I had it, we could go to the bank with whatever we want, but then of course the government would know that, oh, where'd you get all this money?
Sure.
Right? So there's a limit. So what's happening in India right now, if let's say if you and I were poor, these rich guys would come to us and say, "Here, I want you to go to the bank because I believe it's $35,000 that you can put in, not dollars. They're rupee." So there's a lot of dislocations that are happening right now. So the question was, would that affect the gold market? Because India, of course, they keep their wealth in gold, and thank God they keep their wealth in gold. And that's why, because over the course of thousands of years, every single time the government is always screwing those people. I mean, it's just that's one of the main reasons that. Indians walk around with their gold, because guess what? They can't take it, So, and what has happened, what has always happened there, which is intriguing, is that there's always a huge tax on gold. Like, we can buy and sell gold. Over there, they buy and sell gold, but the tax fluctuates from 10 to 14%.
Okay.
Isn't that intriguing?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, we'll see where the whole thing shakes out at the end of the day. Let's go take a look at the small caps. So we'll use the IWM. Because what you did have is that you had the IWM yesterday start moving with higher volume. It started picking up. Now, this is going to be pretty cool watching this shake out today. And the reason being, folks, is this, is that you get the IWM up 57 cents, and you're at 132.89. Now, what I'd like to see, if you're bullish, what you want to see is that you want to see this thing get up into the 133.19 with volume, with an acceleration. If you're bearish, bottom line is that I suspect it's going to get there. But if you get there on lighter volume, in particular today versus yesterday, that had set up the next leg down. Because yesterday you still had kind of holiday trading. Okay. You know what I mean? Everyone should be back in work today.
Yeah.
You got a long holiday weekend. There's plenty of folks that have a hard time getting a flight out Sunday.
Sure.
So.
Yes.
Some of the higher volume stocks out here, you get, let's see, so Freeport McMoran's down 69 cents. U.S. Steel's off $1.46. I know what we want to do. Let's go look at that. I want to go look at that copper market and see what happened here. So copper, where are you? So copper, that's not that bad. It's down 2.3%. Oil's down 3.6.
Yeah, it's quite a moving oil.
It is. So, that's kind of how copper's moving. Copper hit a high yesterday of 275 or 260. SCCO. Let's take a look at these. These were rocket chips. Yeah. So that's down 71 cents. Had a high of 34.79. This is one of the largest copper stocks in the world. Southern Copper. U.S. Steel. Excuse me, folks. This is another big run. These stocks that have big runs, that just makes sense they're going to pull back.
Sure.
We went from 17, look at that run, 17 to 33.
100%.
My God. For steel company. Steel. That is amazing. The XAU, the HUI, if you're a gold bull out there, folks, bottom line is that you get a rejection of lower price out here. We had yesterday, you had the price spread. We need more volume, but we had price spread. We did 44 million shares going against 46. So that's not bad. Today what you're going to have rejection of lower price inside the XAU. The Gold Bugs Index. You're down 340, and let's see. That's not bad. So the Gold Bugs Index, we did 28 million. That's pretty good. You're going against 26. Not bad. We take a look at dry. So one of our tigers out here. This is the dry ships. This little baby. This is a psycho stock, no doubt.
It's almost an understatement.
Yeah, seriously, man. Yeah, I'd get out of town on this thing. It's not worth it. It's just, this stock went from $4.75 November 10th, goes up to $102, and then crashes down to $10.80.
No, $4.50.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just...
No, I mean the next day.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Actually, it closed, I think. Yeah, they halted the stock.
Right.
Yeah, I would get out of that stock.
I mean, even since yesterday, it's down like $1.20 on a $6 stock, to put things in perspective.
Oh, that's pretty intense. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Dow Industrials right now are flat. Nasdaq's up 13. S&Ps are up a point. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. It's all green. You get the Dow up 6, you get the Nasdaq up 15, S&Ps are up 2, the NQs are up 11. And, you talk about kicking into the new year, folks, so we're going to keep you healthy. Nico and Paige, we got a special that's going on this month, Primal Edge Healthy Holiday Special. Save $25 this month, right?
Yeah, so Primal Edge, I've been taking my Primal Edge this month. I have, and I think I'm going to continue with it next month.
Man. Yeah.
You sound like you can use some
Seriously.
daily nutrition.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can, normally the monthly ship is $89 a month. That includes the shipping. If you sign up this month, you can save $25. You get the first bottle for $64, and that includes shipping, which, it's a nice big bottle of all these different juices and nutrients. So that goes through, amazingly enough. The month ends, I believe, tomorrow.
That's crazy, man.
It sure does. November 30th tomorrow, and then we're into December. So you have today, tomorrow. Nico and Paige had their show this morning, every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. So I encourage people to check it out right on the front page, tfnn.com. Give it a try. You can always cancel in those 30 days, cancel the auto ships. You only get that one bottle if you want, but give it a shot. And, that way, we've talked about it. You kind of get started, get a little healthy, at least keep it top of the mind. I know myself, I let Thanksgiving go into, Saturday night. We had a great dinner, and then I had a little ice cream on Sunday. So you gotta don't let the whole month become a holiday feast.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Get a little bit of health in there for sure.
There's no doubt. And we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, too, right?
Yeah, we do. So Basil Chapman, that is actually going to begin a week from today, I believe.
Wow.
Let's see.
December 6th.
December 6th, sure enough. 1 week from today.
That is crazy.
Basil Chapman, simple technical tools to analyze charts. So he's broken down kind of the essentials of what he looks at with the Chapman Wave.
Yeah.
A 3-part course. Each one's going to be an hour and a half. So you got 4.5 hours of education in there.
Okay.
They'll be archived. You get 2 weeks in between the first 2 classes, and then 3 weeks there, just kind of getting Christmas and New Year's. They'll all be archived. If you sign up, you get access to his opening call all the way through this 5 weeks at least. If you sign up right now, you start getting access right now when you sign up. And for opening call subscribers, anyone interested, finding out how Basil kind of looks at the market, and you can see what he's going to go over in each one. Where the first workshop's going to be just kind of notating, the peaks, the troughs, the Chapman wave count, setting up the technicals, buy signal to buy mode, peak Ds, and some practice exercises.
Okay.
And then for the second and third, he's going to go a little bit deeper. Studying the bear chart, adding the wave count to the technicals, drawing the cup, the arch, the channel lines, trend lines, and then finally on larger time frames, larger peak Fs, and more exercises to kind of wrap things up.
Huge.
So that's an awesome course, and $295. And if you're a current opening call subscriber, you'll get $100 off, and that'll be reflected at the next page before you click the submit button. And it'll be $195, which for 4.5 hours of education, man. I mean, and you'll have this archive at least for, I think, 30 days after this final one. And if anyone needs more time, they can always just email us.
So you're going right into the middle of February.
Yeah. And you know what? 4.5 hours of education, I'm sure that to get a full grasp of that, maybe you watch it, at least you watch it live. Maybe you watch it once more.
Watch it a few times.
That's what,
for sure. No doubt. What's pretty wild, folks, is as I'm changing the gold contract and silver contract, everything's out to 2017 now.
It is.
2017.
It's here, man. It's coming.
It's here.
Can't stop that train.
No, you can't, man. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Let's go overseas and take a look at the European. Well, first off, let's go. I want to go to the Nikkei. So the Nikkei last night, not a big hit. The yen came back last night and then gave it up again. So the Nikkei bottom line is hanging at those highs out here, down $49. If we go take a look at the yen, because the correlation inside the yen and the dollar and gold is important. So the yen got up to a high of 113 last night. Right now you're at 112.73, and that looks like it wants to make its way, back down into. First off, it would be 111.68, and then the low that was established out here on the 27th, which is that was at night. That was Sunday night. That was Sunday night at 111.36. If we go take a look at the DAX in Germany, bottom had got a slow rollover happening. So we'll see if it stays under. Right now we're 10,599, 10,646 is the number to keep your eye on there.
That's the election, I believe.
It is election. Yeah. All that, and that's the benchmark.
Sure.
All
just
these,
like Brexit is.
Exactly.
That's going to stick out.
It's going to stick out and it's sticking out, and it has volume there. So bottom line is that in the DAX's example, the market shouldn't have actually been able to dig into that, and it started digging into it. So that number is going to be important, because those buyers, it's like, okay, where are those buyers?
Sure.
Those buyers are out there, and if we do get a failure in this dollar that I expect, you're going to see some heavy, heavy volatility in this market, folks, because the amount of folks with the ETF and the ETF structure, it was saying that more folks since 2013, more folks got out of the GLD and went into the XLE and for years.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's billions. It was it's like when I actually looked at it, folks. Okay, it was pretty cool. When I looked at the number, let me see if I can get the number for you. Because when I actually looked at the number, to me it was bullish because it should have been like, hey, gold should have went down further than that.
Yeah.
Because of the let's see, I read the story.
Oh.
Is it?
No, I saw some gray.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. So ETF investors are selling precious metals and buying energy at the extreme similar to those that marked lows in the gold to crude ratio in the past. Monthly precious metals outflows were nearly 4.3 billion. Isn't that amazing? On November 25th, on track for the most since June 2013. About 1.7 billion of inflows went into the energy ETFs, most of which are directly to crude oil futures. Pace of the largest monthly gain since February. It's pretty similar flows marked a low in the gold to crude ratio in 2015.
And then I think this is the ratio right here, I believe. Is it?
I believe it
what
is.
Are we looking at?
If you move that up just a little, it'll say right above it.
Let's see. Gold price divided by, gold is the gold price divided by the crude oil price.
Crude oil price, right. So it is the ratio.
And when were the time that
they're saying that when gold tracked, the last time this happened was June of 2013, and that was tracking the bottom.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah. And then the white's the flows.
Yeah.
I got you.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is.
The thing when I saw that number, though, it's pretty amazing that you can have 4.3 billion sold and the market didn't crash more.
It's not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Right, I would agree. Yeah.
It's like, oh man, that's a lot, and that just means, folks, that someone's on the other side of it, buying it. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
But the net would be, it was a net negative. The divergence between trends in gold ETF holders and the metal price appears similar to December 2012, when holdings reached almost 85 million ounces 2 months after gold traded around 1,800. I have to read it first. So.
Good.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Well, no. What happens when I read? There's so many numbers here. I'd read it for you, folks.
I was trying to decipher it myself. That's what was going on.
But there's so many numbers that,
people can always do their own Googling. And they can find that stuff.
It's a Bloomberg article, folks. Yeah. You stay right there. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is up 17. Nasdaq's up 20. S&Ps are up 4. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge Heard Daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016, and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 13, Nasdaq's up 18, S&Ps are up 3.5, and we'll see what happens here with window dressing.
Yeah.
You know, bottom line is that you get these 2 days. This is the actual start of it. So it's the last 2 days of the month, and the following 2 days of the month, of the first and second of the month. And on these 2 days, what you normally have is that you have money managers looking at where the winners are, where the losers are, basically, shaking their portfolio up. The first day and the second day, folks, the reason that it's a bullish bias is that there's plenty of folks that just get, whether it's $20, $30 taken out of their paycheck, every
monthly contributions.
Exactly.
That go into a variety of ways, I'm sure.
Exactly. Like they went to the funds, and the funds put it to work because the funds don't get paid unless the money's into work. They don't get paid on cash.
Sure.
So that's what you have going. So it's going to be intriguing watching, can the NASDAQ, can the NDX catch the bid and get into that high? Right now it's close. You're up $16. You're at 48.77, and it's 49.19. That's a long way to go, though. It has, but guess what? The NASDAQ can do it.
Right.
And the NASDAQ's the only one that hasn't done it, which is so unusual.
Yeah.
Normally the NDX is up 20. The high that we're talking about is 49.11. So you can see that. That's since we just started the program, the NDX was flat.
Yeah.
So it only needs another That's 23, 33, 34 points. Yeah. So bottom line is that
it can do it.
It can do it.
Right?
It can
There
do
you
it,
go.
and more than likely it will do it. If you're a gold or silver bull out there, folks, or actually, whether you're a bull or a bear, come over and test drive the gold report. You can do it 30 days absolutely free. You go into newsletters. You go into investment newsletters. My take is that we got to run here. In this metals market. You can see this morning, gold was down $13, $14 right now. It's only down $2.30.
Yes.
The dollar's falling apart as we're talking. We started out, the dollar was up 200 and something ticks this morning, and now you're down 268. And as we've been just talking here, it's taken another leg down. Yeah, so we're at, let's see, the high was 101,690. And we're down, what's that, it's almost $500, 500 ticks off that level.
Yeah.
So it's coming into the first. So the first swing point that this wants to go after, this will be interesting there if it goes after that. Wow. And that's the 100.675.
Yeah.
And that was the low that was established Sunday night.
Right.
Yeah, Sunday night. And the number to keep your eye on is this 100.660. The 100.660 would be a failure. And the way that this dollar has set up today, it looks like a small ABC down. That's what it does. And if in fact that's it, we'll get inside that 100.660. And if that's what happens,
another 500 ticks to go.
I know, which
it just did 500. So
it did.
Yeah.
And it did 250 while we were on the air.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that's you know.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of twists and turns out here. Oh, I know. Right before we leave, let's see. So we're at 100% for December 14th, right?
That's what it looks like, right?
Yeah, it's 100% right across the board too.
Yeah.
So how do we go to the next one again now?
So that's where there's a 2% chance they raise it by 50 basis points in December.
Okay.
Right? And then there'd be an 8% chance that they somehow either raise in December and then simultaneously raise again in February.
Okay, cool. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so realistically by March, though, they're saying
it's a 21%
there's more than a 1
chance.
out of 5 chance that, you know, within the next 3 meetings you somehow get 2 rate hikes.
That's right.
But that could be in any form, that's saying, in that you get one here and then one here.
Yeah.
You get one here.
Right.
You know, theoretically, that 21 is just saying you could get 2 by that date. But
Yeah.
it's intriguing.
Stay right there. Basil's coming right up, folks. Thanks so much. Have a great one. Have a safe one. And we'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, man.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.